Hello and welcome back to part 2 of area and perimeter. We were experiencing technical difficulties in part 1, so we had to cut it short. We're going to continue where we left off. We were told that we had a regular polygon with vertices A, B, C, D. And we knew from the fact that this is a regular polygon that all the sides are going to be congruent and all the interior angles are congruent. We also know that this is going to be a square because there are 4 vertices, meaning there are 4 sides to this polygon. Then we were told that we had vertices A, B, C, D as these points, and then we just made a rough sketch on a graph. And really we could use this information to find either the perimeter or the area of this square. So if we were trying to find the area or the perimeter, we would need to find the length of one of the sides. It's important to notice that we can't just take the length between any of the 2 points up here. So, for example, we wouldn't say we need to find the length between A and D, or I'm sorry, between A and C, because A and C don't constitute the length of a side of the square. They actually constitute a diagonal of the square. We also wouldn't want to take the length between D and B, again for the same reason. So we want to take the length between 2 consecutive vertices, so from A to B, from B to C, or from C to D. So from A to B, from B to C, or from D to C. So let's talk about how to find the distance of the one side of the square. We use the distance formula here. And let's say we found the distance between points A and point B, so the distance here. And using the distance formula, we would say that we have the square root of -4 minus -1 quantity squared plus 6 minus 3. Here, when we subtract these two, we're going to get -3 quantity squared plus 3 quantity squared. And then we're going to get 9 here plus 9, which is equal to the square root of 18, which we can in fact say that's 4.24. So what 4.24 represents here is the length of the side of this polygon. And since we know that it's a square, we can say that this is the length of the side of a square. Now we can use this information to say we find the perimeter or the area. So if we had, again, let's go back to what our figure kind of looked like. We had A, B, C, and D. If we know the side is 4.24, the perimeter of this square would be 4 times 4.24, which we could say is equal to 16.96 units. And then if we wanted to find the area, we would take the side times another side. So since it's the same number, we can really say just 4.24 squared. So 4.24 squared, which is equal to 17.97 units squared. So here we're finding 2 very different numbers with 2 different strategies. Here the perimeter, we multiply the side by 4 since there are 4 equal sides. And here we find the area by squaring the length of the side. So this would conclude our review of area and perimeter.